Welcome back to InhaleGamesHQ. You could call me COMM, and today we're checking in on the hype for the new season of Apex, Arsenal, launching May 9th, and will bring with it a new legend, world edge map changes, weapon mastery, ranked updates, and more. So with that said, let's get into it. Starting with something last season didn't give us due to all of the class updates, and that's our new legend, August Brickman, aka Ballistic. We'll dive more into his backstory, showcase his abilities, and give some tips and tricks once I get to play him, so keep an eye out for that. But we do get to see him show off in the trailer, so definitely, as you can see in the background here, he's quite the badass, and we look forward to getting to play him. We can, however, quickly look at his abilities on paper, so let's check him out. You'll notice right away he is a part of the Assault class, so you can access smart loot assault bins and store the extra ammo. But let's take a look at his tactical, the Whistler. A projectile that heats up an enemy's gun as they shoot it. You can hold down the tactical and it'll lock on. Moving on to his passive, which is a sling. This actually allows him to have access to a third weapon spot though via the inventory or character utility action. The third weapon cannot have any attachments. Now, you might be thinking of some sort of workaround, but before you do, let me tell you about his ultimate, Tempest. Because this is insane. When activated, nearby teammates get a faster reload, faster unarmed movement speed, and infinite ammo. He then equips his sling weapon, and it's upgraded to gold, so he can go crazy with his team for as long as his ultimate lasts. Now that's a legend to push fights with while encouraging his team to do the same. You know, a unique tactical to allow him to win some 1v1s and even support his team in a fight, and of course that passive allowing the third weapon spot. Kinda curious to see how everyone's going to use this. Let me know what weapon you think I should sling, and let's keep this thing moving. Looking now at our map changes to hit World's Edge. Did City explode? Nope. But a couple cute changes to it and a few other rotation spots. So here's what we got, starting of course with Fragment East and West. Well, City, you can now see they started to build it up, and they added the new POI that's called Monument, paying respects to the drop spot and its place in Apex history. They've added like a museum and a couple other cool things, so definitely worth checking it out. They also took the infamous sweaty construction building, and they didn't destroy it, but they moved it to the other side of the map to hopefully help in the landing distribution across World's Edge. So now it's in its own little corner on the south side of the map. We have another new POI, and it's called Stacks. So if you're feeling sweaty, you know where to go. This season they also changed the way lava works, so you'll notice there is no longer an updraft, but instead the lava has kind of just raised, so we can rock across it. Of course, it's still going to be hot and you'll take damage, so don't get trapped anywhere, but locations have been updated for safer ways to kind of travel, as you can see, so no more getting caught in an updraft and being beamed by someone above you. To suit these changes, they did quickly update Harvester, so you can now thread the needle and land in the center for some good loot and zip out safely. They added an additional vault near Skyhook and increased the vault keycard rate drop and kind of relaxed the vault loot. And speaking of Skyhook, Hammond technology has actually made some advances in cooling down the region, and so the result has been a fresh coat of snow over Skyhook there, and you'll notice some more Hammond towers around Skyhook. Lastly, the Mirage Voyage has left the previous season maps and is now docked in World's Edge as well. So lots of changes, and hopefully we'll be feeling fresh. I'm excited to go play in some snow and maybe a quick visit to Monument, but that's everything there. Looking now at something else new to Apex this season, and that is Weapon Mastery. The first long-term progression system outside the basic leveling system. This definitely adds some depth for sure, tracking weapon stats and allowing legends to challenge themselves and prove they really are the master of their weapon, or even for new players to learn what the weapon they are using is actually capable of. These weapon levels are account-based and will not reset on seasons, so take your time to, explore and level up all these weapons, for nothing is going to be getting reset on you. So here's how it works. Everyone will start with all guns at level 1 by playing any game mode and just using that weapon to deal damage, get kills, or even, as they say here, fight in style. You'll earn XP. course, each weapon will have its own unique track with its own unique rewards attached to it, a guaranteed legendary skin even, some badges and more, as well as a bunch of challenges to put you to the test, and in fact every 20 levels unlocking a specific trial to master that weapon. After 5 trials and a total of 100 levels, you will have fully mastered that weapon. I know I definitely have my preferred weapons and I'll be excited to master them and have an additional layer of progress to chase, as well as force myself to play some other weapons and chase those unique rewards and just try to keep myself getting better and working on my versatility in the game. Alongside our weapon mastery, we actually got a completely overhauled firing range, redesigned from the ground up with one core idea in mind, they say: flow. They've expanded the space to give us more room to play, from a reorganized core to a new agility course, a dual pit, and a POI-sized town. So let's take a look at the core. A reorganized weapons and loot layout allows players to find what they are looking for quickly and efficiently. Simulated death boxes allow you to grab your favorite loot from anywhere in the range. Then we have the new agility course designed for mobility, slide, zip, jump, climb, wall jump, balance to harden your movement skills. We got the dual pit designed for you to duke it out with your friends and finally settle the debate on who has the fastest wingman in the Outlands, or for them Kraber battles, or just heckin' fisticuffs or boxing with the buds. Just a really fun little death pit here. And of course we got the training grounds. The rear of town allows you to practice fighting in a simulated combat experience. They've even allowed us to customize the dummies so you can configure the spawn, move, and kind of how they shoot in a variety of ways. They've improved the targets so they light up in different colors and give you feedback. You can turn on and customize all these things in the firing range, including the improved dynamic stats, which is going to track your performance in real time and can be manually reset if you wish at any point. So definitely excited to take our skills to an all-new firing range. We also have a new item added to the game, the evac tower. So as you guys know, the redeploy balloons across a few of the maps as a way of traversal, now as a item as you can carry around in your survival slots to redeploy your team. So RIP Velk Ultimate, hello new item. Just keep in mind, this does replace your heat shield or your revive station. And also, as a note, the evac tower can be shot and destroyed both by enemies or allies, so be careful about when and where you use it, and if you want to leave it behind. Squad, now we're just about done with the video, but I just want to say thanks for being here and supporting and hopefully enjoying the video. Leave a like if you gained an Apex fact, but let's move on to the ranked updates. They say here there are 2 main goals with rank this season, 1 being matchmaking and 2 being the scoring. So they made some changes to the matchmaking rating with skill adjustments for pre-made squads. I really hope this MMR system actually works. No longer will we be match made off of RP, as that wasn't really an accurate representation of players, specifically returning Plat or Diamond Plus players who happened to be bronze because they took a break and got reset. This new matchmaking rating has been specifically designed for BRs, and they are confident in it. They say that even with pre-made squads, it'll take your MMR individually and will mix players of different skill levels together, but within reason. They claim for a balanced and competitive matchmaking experience, so I do hope with all these changes to systems over the years, they've really aced this one, and then the MMR actually is as good as they believe it to be. They did, however, make some changes to the scoring system as well, with an emphasis on winning the Battle Royale. Of course, placement's kind of a big deal in a BR, but not the only way to score points and progress rank. This new system has actually changed RP rank points to LP ladder points, which rewards bonuses to players for how hard the match was and how they fared in the match. So we have 3 major bonuses, and those are elimination bonuses. Of course, a bonus for getting kills, assists, or participating in the fight, with the assist counter being changed from 15 to 30 seconds. We then have our rating bonuses, which are rewarded when your MMR greatly outperforms your LP, and the game is trying to essentially bump you up. And lastly, we have the skill bonuses, which are given to legends and teams that overcome players that are better or have a greater MMR or LP. and you will get rewarded for that. So those are the three main ways to earn some points, of course, on top of the placement points, which you can see on the screen below here. Anything below top 10, you're going to be losing LP, and anything above top 10, you are going to be earning, with first place being a total of 200 points. They also believe in the MMR/LP changes to adjust the cost to enter a ranked game to only 35, no matter what rank you're in. There's also no more split reset, just one seasonal reset with 10 provisional games in which losses are mitigated and gains are kind of exaggerated to place you as the best they can at the season start. You can now, however, de-rank into rookie, and promotion points are now just 250, and each division has been simplified to just 1000 LP to move on. The last change they made, though, was to increase the level to join ranked up from 20 to 50, so to slow down, Smurf accounts and force people to be a bit more committed to the game and their experience, so to not ruin it for others trying to actually, try. So really, as always, we'll just have to wait and see how these actually take effect. As per any new season, of course, we have a new battle pass, some seasonal events, skins, and more to earn and keep your eye open for. But at the surface, squad, that's everything we have to talk about today. The new legend, map changes, weapon mastery, the firing range, and ranked updates. Wow. It's been a long one, so again, I appreciate you so much for being here. Leave a like down below or share this with a friend going into the new season. Let me know if you're going to be checking out Ranked or what you're most excited for, and keep your eyes open for the patch notes coming soon with additional bug fixes and balances to hit us with Arsenal. Squad, you've been great. Again, I'm COMM. Stay safe, stay gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, let's go, dude.